stakes will be high when India faces Pakistan this Saturday in the ICC Champions Trophy, not only on the field but off it as well, with online betting applications bracing for a rise in activity. The rise of such platforms in India have also given users an opportunity to bet on the outcomes of questions that go beyond the world of sport. Ashmit Kumar is here with more. Ashmit.
Well, today marks the beginning of the ICC Champions Trophy, and that's important not just for cricketing aficionados, but that's also important for a very large and wide online gaming and betting space. And betting and gambling is the key word here. That's the big concern, especially since there are reports which seem to suggest that these betting and gambling activities spike whenever there's a large cricketing tournaments like the Champions Trophy, and more so in case of the India-Pakistan match. That's always a big draw. February 23rd, that's the key day, and there's an anticipation that there will be a spike in these online betting and gambling trends come that India-Pakistan match on February 23rd. And the newest kid on the block that is in fact being a part of this, these online activities are options, are opinion tradings. Now, bear in mind that these opinion trading platforms or opinion trading applications, they essentially provide questions in a yes or a no format. So, for instance, the question that could come up on one of these platforms come the India-Pakistan matches: who's going to win the match? And then there'll be a yes and a no option, and that will allow users to come online and then subsequently place their bets on either yes or no. Now, this is something that many experts say falls foul of the IT rules. Now, bear in mind, the IT rules do not allow intermediaries to host betting or gambling applications. In fact, very clearly, the IT rules define wagering and betting to be a case of betting on an outcome, which this clearly appears to be. In fact, very recent reports as to how far and wide these trends are of online betting and gambling. A recent report by the Rashtriya Raksha University points out that as way back as 2003, the online volume that were being seen was to the tune of 3 lakh crore rupees. By 2017, this grew to about 10 lakh crore rupees. And more recently, the run rate that we are seeing is to the tune of around $1 billion every month. That's the strike rate that you have, almost 9,000 crore rupees in deposits by users at these online betting and gambling platforms every given month, and this subsequently leads to heavy tax losses as well. Further, what's important is that there appears to be a regulatory void. This very same report points out that state legislation does not deal with online betting and gambling, that the central legislation, which in this case happens to be the IT Act, has very limited powers. There's no dedicated legislation, there's no dedicated regulator. These betting and gambling provisions are not a part of scheduled offences under the PMLA, and these in fact are some of the recommendations. So clearly, the concerns being cited by multiple stakeholders with respect to betting and gambling, and more specifically with respect to opinion trading online.
All right.